Based on the previous video, we have manually installed a copy of WordPress, provision the MySQL database, username and password. After that, we proceed to the step-by-step installation. If you cannot recall, perhaps you might want to view the previous video. So now, in this chapter, I will guide you another method. Just simple few clicks, you can provision the whole WordPress website in your web hosting without require to upload the file via the FTP software, manually create the database, username, and proceed to the step-by-step installation. Okay, now what we need to do is we require to go to our Cpanel control panel, login. After that, before we proceed for the installation, what I need to do is let's remove the WordPress file we manually installed previously. You may log in to the FileZilla. If you remember from the previous video, we drag from the left to right. After you log in, you remove everything on the directory, or perhaps you can go to File Manager, go to the public HTML. All this file is the file we download from wordpress.org. We extract it into our computer and we upload it over here. If you still can remember, I drag it from the left to right via the FileZilla. So now what we need to do is we have to remove everything from this directory. Just delete everything from here. This way will be more faster compared to the FileZilla FTP. If you FTP using FileZilla to your web hosting and we will delete it, it will one by one delete and took perhaps another 10 to 15 minutes, depend on the speed, to delete all the file. So from here, we just require to select all and hit delete. Everything will be no longer in the public HTML directory. Next, let's go back to our database section. Let's delete the previous database. We just scroll down a little bit. This is the previous database. We just delete it. Delete database. Yes, deleted. Go back. And there is also one user. Just delete it. Delete. Go back. So now from the MySQL database section, we can see that there is no database and there is no user, right? So later on, after we do the simple way installation, we come back and take a look. Let's go back to our cPanel. Scroll down until this section, Softculous app installer. Majority of the web hosting account will have these features, right? So how can we use the simple a few click to install a WordPress? Okay, before we start, let's go back to take a look on our website. We just make a refresh over here. You will see 404 not found, because why? We have eliminate all the file that we upload manually from the previous video. So now the beginning of our process. Let's go back to the cPanel. We click on this WordPress. Over here, I can choose install now. So it will ask you where do you want to install. Let's say, as you can see previously, all the subdomain we create, we can install over there as well. But now we will put it into the main directory. Put in https www. Scroll down a little bit. You just require to fill in all these details. After you fill in your site name, site description, your username, your password, and admin. And remember, if you follow my previous video, I also mentioned that the username is very important. Do not leave as the default as admin. We will change to a unique username over here. Why we need to change to a unique username? I will cover it more detail in the WordPress security section later on. So after done all the setting, if not much changes required to be done, just scroll until the end and hit the install button. It will take some time for the installation. Done. You have been setting up a WordPress already. So click on this. You will see your WordPress website is showing here. No longer see the 404 not found. Well, it is pretty simple for the installation, right? Let me repeat again the step. First step, the first click we're going to do is at your Cpanel. Scroll until the Softculous section. The first click to do is click the WordPress. Once you reach this page, the second click you require to do is click Install Now. After fill in everything you want and click the third click, Install. That's all. You will have a WordPress website setting up inside your web hosting already. If you recall back our previous video, when we doing manually, we have to first download the WordPress.org, download the source file, extract it, connect to our FTP, drag all the file from your local drive to your web hosting. After that, access your website if you still remember, and we require to do the installation. Before we do the installation, we require to create a database and user. After that, we go into the step-by-step installation, right? So it's pretty long process. So now let's take a look back to the database section. Just now we did everything already. So the three-step installation will automatically put in a database for you. A database will be created for you, as well as a database user will automatically create for you during the three-click installation, right? So that's all for this three easy step installation using the Softculous. So next, what I want you to do is practice this three-step installation, and let's log in to WordPress and see how we going to navigate it. See you in the next video.